Still 30 degrees. They're just about set. Back line's chasing hard. Front line's all there. Ready. There's the green light. Arms folding back, away they go, and getting away nicely in the centre was the Kiss Principal. It'll find the pegs first, trying to get onto its back. The first starter, a Manor Poor, and then up on the outside of those runners into third spot now was Jimmy Wirrawee. Back in the field next was the Midnight Rambler, and coming fast around it is Shadow Dealer to go up and put some pressure on the leader. Back behind those runners next would have been Studley Stride, and they've got a big gap then further back to Grand Zara, who's off into a gallop. Getting around it, Tuller's Cash and also Nick of Time, but those fair must have got into trouble also. They're skipped away out in front. Shadow Dealer takes over for Wayne Gray. For the Moonbee Visitor, it leads them with just under 2 to travel. The Kiss Principal second, a Manor Poor third on the pegs. The Midnight Rambler leads up the outside brigade, and Grand Zara joins them over on the pegs. Up around them in the 1x1 was Studley Stride. They've got about 15 metres then to Tuller's Cash. Another 8 or 9 metres further back to Nick of Time, and 7 or 8 metres off them. Last of all is Grand Zara. They make their way down the back straight, and out in front was Shadow Dealer. 38.3 the lead. In second spot now, moving around them to sit in the breeze, is Studley Stride. Over on the inside is the Kiss Principal. 1x1 cover for the Midnight Rambler. 3 back the inside is a Manor Poor, and then came Jimmy Wirrawee, Tuller's Cash, Nick of Time, and Grand Zara last. They must have slowed up. The back markers have caught them up. 31.6 the quarter. They get to the top of the straight. They'll run to the winning post, have a lap to travel, and this will be the bell. And in front is Shadow Dealer, trying to do it most of the way. In second spot now, joining it is Studley Stride. Over on the inside, the Kiss Principal from the Midnight Rambler, a Manor Poor. Jimmy Wirrawee was next, and then came Tuller's Cash, Nick of Time, and Grand Zara last. 31 seconds, the second quarter. 62.6 the half. They go around the Wingewarra Street side. Shadow Dealer in front for Wayne Gray. In second spot, about a metre back, is Studley Stride. Third, the Kiss Principal. Dropping off on the outside, the Midnight Rambler. And over on the inside is a Manor Poor. The first starter's going great guns. Behind them next, Jimmy Wirrawee from Tuller's Cash. Nick of Time and Grand Zara can see them all. They go by the 400. They've run the quarter in 29.6. Shadow Dealer in front by a long neck. Second on the outside, Studley Stride. 6 metres further back to the Kiss Principal. A Manor Poor's running on nicely. And then came Tuller's Cash, and nothing else a chance. They get to the top of the straight. A 2-horse war. Over on the inside, it's Shadow Dealer. On the outside, Studley Stride. Further back in the field is a Manor Poor, but Shadow Dealer being shaken down to the line. He's going to win by over a length. Shadow Dealer first, Studley Stride second, Tuller's Cash from a long way back. It stormed home and beat a Manor Poor on the line. In fifth spot was the Kiss Principal, and then Grand Zara, Nick of Time, Jimmy Wirrawee, and last of all the Midnight Rambler. 386 the numbers over the line. 386, number 1 will get